Alright, welcome to a new setup. Definitely a lot of shadows being created here, but I watch a few different crafters and I see a lot of people who have overhead. Oh, I feel like I'm shaking my desk. What the heck? I feel like a lot of people have overhead viewing, and I was like, I put together this makeshift way of doing it, and it's working. I'm bothered by like seeing so much shadow, but I'm gonna try this and see how I like it. See if this is a little bit easier. I was doing it earlier videos, had the camera on a tripod on my desk, but I've knocked it multiple times and it limits me more in my area. So we're gonna try this. Technically, I probably should have it like this so you can see it a little bit better, right side up here. At least, and I can see the screen, so I know if I'm in view or not, which is nice. So, welcome to my video. That was over a minute of me rambling. This is a really small Joann's haul. I feel like I am missing one or two items. But here's the ink, and they actually still had Christmas stuff left, and I definitely remember getting this paper pad. But I think there was another, yes! I do remember. Oh my gosh, and I do want to show this because I've already used some of it and I really like it. And I forget which YouTuber had, I think, this exact paper pad. I'll show it off in a minute. But yes, that was it. I think that's everything that I got. Okay. So let's just move this stuff out of the way, even though, and then bring it back in frame, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and just start with the paper pad here. I had been wanting some nicer cardstock, like textured cardstock, and Joann's has a few with different color patterns, but very similar color. It shows down here, of course, what the colors are, obviously, as you can see. And I couldn't decide, so I just ended up grabbing this one. It has a nice variety, a couple different blues, only a little bit of yellow, lots of different greens, a little bit of purple, and then a fair amount of like pink into reds. But I really like, I don't think this camera is going to show the texture very well on here, but I'm excited to try it. I have not used it yet. You get, how many pieces do you get? This is precision cardstock. I don't know what that exactly means, but it is solid core, which I learned the hard way. Don't get white unless you don't mind the white showing. I don't like the white showing because white core obviously has a white core. Okay, 60 sheets. It says 80 pound. You get 3 of each color. So I'm excited to use this in something, probably cards, but yeah, anyway, I'm talking way too long about just paper there. And since I started with the paper, let me go ahead and get this one, my other one that I got. So this one, the thing to me personally, when they say, and sorry about the glare, again, I always feel like I'm trying to work on better lighting. I even have, it's daylight, I have my, I have every light on except this other light that I had on before I started filming, but it seemed like there was even more glare, so I turned it off. Anyway, Park Lane, this is Flower Garden. You get 180 sheets, 12 by 12. Now this is printed cardstock, acid free. In my opinion, to me, this is what I would call scrapbook paper. It is, in my opinion, not cardstock, because look how like flimsy this is. Not to say I don't like it. I do like it a lot, and it can work in many different projects. But in my opinion, when you're looking for cardstock, I personally think of the 60-pound weight cardstock. Now, maybe this is considered cardstock, and I mean, cardstock is paper. This is paper. It's all paper. But in my opinion, this isn't cardstock. This is just thin regular paper. It's not double-sided, and you get a lot of beautiful images. You get 3 of each design. So, like, for example, I haven't used this one, so here's all 3 here, as you can see. But really, I'll just do a quick flip through. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all 180 pages, but all the designs. But just, I apologize, I saw someone not that long ago show this off. Oh, I think it was Life with Patty. Actually, I think it was Life with Patty. And I went there when I got a chance to go to Joann's. I remember I had just seen it, I think, within the last couple of days. And I'm really glad, wow, good grief. I'm really glad that I picked this up. I really like the one in the corner. But yeah, just some really beautiful images. I like that a lot of them are subtle, which is what I personally prefer. Some are a little brighter, which I do like this, but you know, yeah, I'm going through and just remembering, and I like how there's a little bit more solid also. Although interesting, there's like some yellow in here. I don't know if that's being picked up or not. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Some really great flower, and then you know some striping, and you know it's mostly flowers, but I appreciate there is some a little bit of non-flower. Oh my gosh, there goes the ribbon. And of course, there's a quick glance of everything. You can stare at that for a second while I grab my ribbon that I just knocked on the floor. But yeah, so there's that. Really recommend that if you like floral. Putting this on the floor. And let's go, you know what, I'm going to save the Christmas items for last because it is not anywhere near Christmas. And I know some people do Christmas all year round, but just in case you don't care about Christmas, I'll leave that to the end. I got me some more stamping, some ink. I should say, I was going to say stamping supplies, but ink. I've heard good things about this black ink, so I went ahead and got both the Watermark stamp pad by Versamark. This one I think is for embossing, correct? Watermark, Versamark, non-toxic watermark stamp pad that creates translucent images. Yeah, archival oil-based ink. So this is something brand new to me. I haven't attempted embossing yet. I did buy Pearl something, I can't remember. Man, it's been a while and it's just been sitting and waiting for me to play around with. Where it's embossing powder, but you don't have to have heat, which I at this point don't have a heat gun, but that is probably what I'll be buying next. I got a Michael's gift card for my birthday, so I'm thinking, leaning toward using that, or I might get some other different stamping supplies. But anyway, so I got that, and then I heard this is really good black ink. So this is pigment ink. It says for fine details. Forgive me, I'm still learning. Pigment ink, I think, is like less resistant to running, right? With like moisture, where dye ink runs. I think I have that right. But yeah, I've heard really good things about this ink, so I wanted to grab that. And then there's these, this brand, which I did show off. I see it over there. It says Brilliance. Is that the same brand? Maybe it's a different brand. It just looked really similar. But this one I thought would be really fun to play around. This is chalk ink. So nothing I've seen before. I still have not tried this ink out. Wait, or have I? Wait. I do have some stamping that I need to show off. I did get some new stamps last week and I haven't had a chance to film yet. I don't remember. I want to say actually maybe I did try it. Shoot, my gosh. I truly cannot remember, but anyway, so there's that. That's it, other than the Christmas items. So if you don't want to care about the Christmas items, thank you so much for watching. And here are Christmas in April. I bought this stuff maybe in March, actually. I don't even think it was April, but I couldn't believe that Joann still had some Christmas stuff, so I couldn't resist. So we've got some ribbon. I always say, I see people do things with ribbon, and then when I go out and I see ribbon, I don't remember what they are, and I'm like, I don't use ribbon, I'm not going to buy it, but I say this is ribbon, but this is actually cord. So I thought this was really pretty. This was originally $5, and I got it for, was it 90% off? It may have been 90% off. I got it pretty cheap, so I thought this would be great for decoration or making ornaments. You know, a lot of different things you can do with that. I thought these are really cute. I got two, one for me and one for a friend. This is just a little wood coloring, something simple to do, but what I thought was unique is this part here, the red part, is fuzzy. It has some texture to it, so I thought that was fun. And I love reindeers, so I got one set. I probably should have gotten more. I got this for super cheap. This was originally $4, but these are just reindeer tags. And last but not least, I got these really cute, they're treat toppers. There's 24 of them, but of course I can easily put these on cards, in journals. I can do all kinds of things with this, so that's why I grabbed these. But yeah, so that is my little bit rambly, quick-ish Joann's haul. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.